Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out on this warm summer day on what is the beginning of a very special artistic journey for everybody here in Louisville. And they can take it even without leaving the country. So going to be a lot of excitement here at the Convention Center over the next coming weeks here. So Beyond Van Gogh, an extraordinary immersive exhibit of more than 300 of Vincent van Gogh's artworks, come to the Kentucky International Convention Center for a 2-month engagement beginning tomorrow, which of course we will proclaim Beyond Van Gogh Day in our great city. But before I do that, I want to say a few words about how Beyond Van Gogh is a gift on so many different levels for us here in Louisville. We're seeing more and more people returning to downtown post-pandemic. We're grateful for that. They add their own heartbeats to the city. And this exhibit will add even more life to our urban center and all that it has to offer. So while I'm inviting those who come to Louisville who come to downtown Louisville from near or far away to enjoy this fabulous exhibit, I'd also like to invite them to take in all of the hubbub and all the buzz about what you read about Louisville becoming an increasingly global tourist destination. This is one more great event for us here as well. So let this experience, in addition to everything you can get, whether it's in New Lou or Whiskey Row, wash over you too to enjoy our great city. Now this exhibit has the power to employ the exquisite art of Van Gogh to bring us in touch with our own humanity and to experience the wonders of the world. And of course, that is the great thing about art. When everybody stands in front of it, they have their own interpretation. They have their own wonder that comes alive, and it's usually not the same thing. And that, of course, is what leads to tremendous dialogue and people coming together through art. You see the wonders of the world in both extraordinary and ordinary objects through the eyes now here of a once-in-a-century artist, and connects us with the immortal in life and art at a time in our country where I think many of us surely could use time for more introspection and more coming together. So as I close here, we said, let's try to take a little trip on that. So a great song written by Don McLean, obviously, inspired Van Gogh. What did he have to say? I'm not going to sing the song, but he said, "Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violent haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue. Colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand." So you will see all of that and more here over the coming months. So we want to formally welcome Vincent and Beyond Van Gogh to Louisville. And please, Fanny, let me present you with this proclamation. So this is our City of Louisville honoring Beyond Van Gogh, an immersive art exhibit that brings to life the exquisite art of Vincent van Gogh and will add visitors and art enthusiasts to Louisville's downtown during its 2-month showtime at the Kentucky International Convention Center. The exhibit and the art and artist it celebrates provides connection to humanity, the beauty in life's extraordinary and ordinary objects, and to the immortal in art and life as well. So for these and other gifts of the artists in the exhibit, our city proclaims tomorrow, July 6th, Beyond Van Gogh Day here in Louisville. Fanny?
Thank you so much. This is such an incredible opportunity. You know, Vincent's life is widely known. He's one of the most famous artists in the world. And there are so many qualities that we touched upon. His obsession with nature, the healing qualities of nature, the power of color, and all of these richness that show how much there is to him. Vincent is known for the darkness in his life, for the ear-cutting incident, for the struggling poverty, and yet all that we see is the way that he transcended all of this pain into works of beauty and works of art. In the times of crisis we're going through, to have an artist that was capable of painting Starry Night while being in an asylum cell, there's something there that we can all be inspired from. And Vincent's life, though secluded, and all of this myth about him not selling a lot of paintings, for all of that, he wanted to share more than anything else in the world. Painting was his way to share with the world. And this is a great way of accomplishing that purpose of his. And I'm very, very honored to accept this for the whole Paquet Entertainment Group and for Van Gogh. And thank you very much.
All right, any questions?
Could you talk a bit about how this particular traveling immersive Van Gogh is different than some of the others that are trying to come?
In the art world, it's actually not uncommon to have more than one exhibit on one artist, especially somebody as famous as Van Gogh. So in every case, just like in a museum, it's going to be about the curatorial vision, the works that are chosen. Here you have almost 300 paintings chosen from the 850 paintings that he did. If you add the watercolors and the sketches, you get to almost 2,000. So it's about picking and choosing the pieces and then the journey you want to take the audience in. For it, the Beyond Van Gogh is about going beyond the legend, showing that there's so much more than the ear-cutting incident, going beyond the frame, and have it be this journey through his beginning when his work is much darker, and then he discovers the brightness of the Impressionists, it gets much lighter, and then to the south of France, you have this explosion of color and just this need to share the power of color. So that's what this show focuses on.